Hi guys, here I am again in English this time. Today I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys for just a bunch of pink colors. I love pink, who knows me well knows that. That's my favorite color. So I just thought it would be good to incorporate that in the makeup. I used glitter, like pink glitter, and a very bright pink. And if you want to see how I did it, then keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I'm going to start by using MAC's Paint Pot and Vintage Selection. And it's kind of like a pinky color with a lot of shimmer. It's really pretty. Love this color. And I'm going to apply it with the Urban Decay brush that comes in the, I believe in the Naked palette. And just apply all over the lid. I have actually already primed my eyes with the primer potion. So it helps me with the creasing and stuff. Just apply it all over the lid generously. And then you can just use whatever's left on the brush to go all the way up to the eyebrow. I'm gonna just use it just a little bit back here, but not too much at all. And then after you've done that, it gives you just a little bit of a shimmer and something for your shadow to stick to. Not sure if the light is too good because it kind of like washes out the real light colors. And then I'm going to use a brush that is from Brazil from this brand called contemm. And I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Book of Shadow palette today. And I'm going to use this color called Sin, which is pinky color. And just tap my brush in it and apply not all the way to the inner corner, but really just kind of like in the middle part, all over it. Just tap it instead of just going a back and forth motion. And for the most inner corner, I'm going to use this color called Midnight Cowgirl with the other side of the brush, the same brush. It's more like a golden color. And with this color, I am actually going to go all the way up to the brow and use it as a highlight. It's very shimmer. This look is actually very shimmer, and I'm going to use glitter. So if you don't want to be that glittery, you can just tone it down. Instead of using this shadow, you can use a shadow that is matte for the highlight, especially when you're going to take pictures and all. This actually has a very brightening effect, which I like, but not everybody does. So then after that, I'm going to use this color called Lost with a Sigma brush that I think was a free one that came whenever I made an order. The color is called Lost again. Just tap a little bit on the brush, and it's just so easy. This looks so easy. You just go all over the crease with it, and just in the outer V, just make a little bit of a V, but not going too far to knock over the pink. And we're going to kind of try to match the depth of the browns. Just go a little bit higher. There, my mirror is over here, so I keep looking over there. I don't have a camera, I'm filming from my computer's camera. There you go. And just adjust it here, the same amount you want. Okay, then after that, I'm going to get a brush that is a little bit more pointy, like a pencil brush from Sigma, which is the E30. And you can use any shadow. This is one that was just handy for me. It's from the Natural Eye palette from Too Faced. It's the S'Espresso color. I'm just going to tap it in the very tip of the brush a couple times. It's a very matte and dark brown. I love it. You can just go just right in the crease. Just almost like making a line. Not going everywhere crazy with it. Just make a little line there to give just a little bit more drama to this look. And blend. This brush is really good because at the same time that it can be precise, can blend very nicely as well. And it helps that all these shadows are just so amazing and it blends so easily. Okay, so you could stop here. You know, there's just, if you want to see, there's a bunch of difference between the one that has glitter and the one that doesn't. So if you wanted to stop here, you could just, for this eye, you can just blend it more. But right now, you don't even have to blend that more because the glitter is kind of going to cover up this a little. I'm going to use the Shadow Insurance just a little bit to make the glitter stick a little bit because I actually don't have a little glitter glue right now. And just tap it all over. And don't go where the brown is too much, nor do you go completely like to the inner corner. Just go a little bit like from here, here with the glitter. So it's not glitter everywhere and super crazy. I bought this glitter in Brazil and it's not the most fine glitter, but it was very cheap and I like it for that reason. And it's a pink glitter from this brand called dailus. And it's like that. And it's like glitter is so sensitive. You can just make a mess so easily. So I'm just going to apply it with my fingers. I just put a little bit on the top of the container here. And just apply it. Again, don't go all the way up where the brown is. We just want a little bit of like peak of light reflection, I guess I would say. Don't go too much in the inner corner either. Okay, that's it. I'm just gonna use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in Perversion. This pencil is just amazing. It's so black. It's crazy. And you can just line your eyes with that or use a gel liner. I just don't want to mess up my gel liner with all this glitter right now. So I'm doing it kind of quickly. So I'm just going to use this. Okay, it would have helped if I had sharpened it, the tip of it, because it was not very sharp, but it worked fine. And then I'm gonna water the line, the waterline as well. I love this. It's so black. Don't go. That's like a question I had when I was in Brazil. If you go like all the way to the inner corner with your pencil, you can. But I like to leave the most inner corner part without any liner at all, like where your tear duct is, just because I feel like it can get a little messy and it closes your eyes too much. Now I'm going to just get a black shadow and go over it just so it doesn't move and it doesn't go anywhere while I'm doing this. I'm going to get it with the same pencil brush. Don't really have to blend in too much. I'm just really going over it just so that this doesn't move everywhere because it's such a creamy product. And then looking for a brush that I can't find, so I guess I'll just go with this pencil brush again. I'm going to use that same Sexpresso shade. Just tap it on it and go underneath the eyes. I feel like a lot of people, they're not used to makeup. I feel like this step is so crazy. Because if you go too overboard with it, you can look like a raccoon. Or if you don't know how to do it properly, you get stuff inside your eye and it's not fun. But that just gives like that smoky look that is just super pretty for me. Okay, that's it. Just blend it just a little bit more. I'm gonna use this shade in Sapphire thing, just with my pinky, and put it on the tear duct. Just right there to give a little bit more of a brighten effect. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eyes. We're just gonna use a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Lash Blast Volume mascara that I love. And you can apply it on top and bottom. I have like 2 bottom lashes, I feel like. Really, not many lashes at all. But I'm stubborn, and I like to get them anyways. And when you try to get them with this large brush, it's even harder, but I don't care. So that's it. Looks ready. I used the Viva Glam by Nicki Minaj, this look. Okay. It's such a pretty color. I love pink, and that's like the most pretty pink tutorial because everybody knows I love pink. So this is how it looks. And just use a little bit of a sponge, which is good to just get all this glitter out of your face because there's glitter everywhere if you could only see it. And then after that, I'm just going to use a little bit of my Studio Fix from MAC. My color is C4, and just tap it on it just so we can get my skin a little bit of life again. And for blush, I'm just going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blissful, and just apply it on the apples of my cheeks. Just don't come too close because the look is already very pink, so you don't want to be like a doll face, you know? Maybe you do. If you do, then be my guest. So that's it, the final look. It's not that hard. I mean, you're just using more colors at once, so it might seem a little complicated, but the technique is pretty easy. It's just, it doesn't even require that much blending because the glitter kind of like covers up the part where you would have to really do a lot of blending. And I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.